With a population of just 100,000 people, the Sala is one of the smallest of China's 55 ethnic minority groups. They mainly inhabit Shunhua Autonomous County in Qinghai Province. The Sala people are believers in Islam, which has inspired an abundance of literature and arts. In the past, more than 100 Liba houses stood in the Mengda Dazhuang village. Today there is a mere 14. 65-year-old Ma Jinming remembers the village's former glory. Ma Jinming's house in the village includes a courtyard. To the south of the village is a traditional Sala-style residential house called a Liba house. The two-floored house was built several generations ago. On the first floor are storehouses and space to keep livestock. On the second floor are bedrooms and living rooms.
Sala people has been farming and herding livestock for 600 years. People lived upstairs in these houses and kept their livestock downstairs. So it was convenient for people to look after the livestock from home.
The framework of a Liba house is made of high-quality pine wood. Windows and pillars are carved using a variety of delicate patterns.
It has been delicately carved. It can be horizontally installed with a vertical interlace style or vertically installed with a horizontal interlace style. It is uniquely shaped, earthquake-proof, moisture-proof and burglar-resistant. The sound-proof quality is also very good. It is a very beautiful piece of architecture.
Ma's house is a courtyard-style building, surrounded by old buildings which are linked together. In the past, the surrounding fences would have covered an extensive area, but today only this north-to-south fence remains.
It has a long history of about 500 years. It was built during the Ming Dynasty. 7 to 8 generations of Sala people might have lived here, so I am the current inhabitor.
During the mid-14th century, ancestors of the Sala people migrated from Central Asia to this place. Along their migration, the Sala ethnic people picked up many skills. As a result of these interactions between Sala people and the surrounding Tibetan, Han, Hui and other people, the Liba houses have a multi-ethnic architectural style. These buildings have become a valuable historical and cultural symbol of the Sala people across the Qinghai Tibetan Plateau.
These buildings stay cool in summer and warm in winter.
Ma Jinming was born and brought up in this house. However, since the 1980s, with the development of the rural economy and appearance of new construction styles and materials, the local villagers have started to pull down these old houses and construct new ones. Now these unique Liba houses are on the verge of extinction. Ma is now concerned that without his hard work and effort, the remaining buildings will eventually disappear for good. The walls on many of the buildings have already started to show the cracks. The mud on the walls has started to peel, and the fence poles are almost completely bare.
There are very few people who know how to construct these Liba houses, so we have opened a school to teach people how to make fences. Only around 20 villagers are able to build walls by laying these bricks and stones.
But in recent years, some efforts have been made to try and salvage this ancient architecture. In 2005, the Qinghai Institute of Cultural Relics and Archaeology, along with the Eurasian branch of German Institute of Archaeology, carried out an international cooperation which involved conducting a survey and mapping 4 ancient houses in Mengda village. In 2007, the wooden Liba house was listed in the second batch of the Qinghai Intangible Cultural Heritage Protection List. The local government has now incorporated part of the ancient houses, which were built during the Ming and Qing dynasties, into the cultural tourism industry. Combined with Sala folk galleries and jiazi mosques, these buildings have attracted many foreign tourists who want to experience the unique folk customs and spiritual culture.
The Liba houses are very attractive. Sala people have very long and striking history. It is very poignant to think how they first arrived here with their camels and then lived alongside other ethnic groups in such a high altitude on the plateau.
This is the first time we have seen this house. It's full of ancient characteristics. These kinds of houses are becoming rarer because the people just don't build things like this anymore.
I think that we Sala people are so impressive and these buildings are precious, so we should spare no effort in protecting them and finding ways to let more people learn about these distinctive buildings.
However, protection of these Liba houses still has a long way to go. In Dazhuang village, only 2 or 3 households are completely preserved. The issue has become quite pressing, as some of the ancient buildings located nearby a reservoir in the village will soon become submerged if nothing is done over the next few years.
Liba houses should be relocated and then repaired and protected. I really hope that the whole village will be protected